Even towards the top of the network.
Slightly. Chidori, just okay. They've got a sentry on Q. Is he actually going to go in forward? Chidori will be okay. Now Trezam gonna cut off the retreat. He's gonna go up against two Motivate heroes as Chidori is still playing on the back line, cautious of his health right now, but the Saguchi, the early damage is formidable. Too much for Q to deal with, and First Blood will be picked up for your position 1 Weaver.
That is ours.
Do they have any stacks going up at the moment? None of the Ancients for Dire in particular. Bottom, there is some aggression being put on Nevermind. Gotta be cautious though, because CZ wide lanes a point blank arrow, and that's 2 levels in it, so the damage is actually plenty to get the kill on the position 1 for Motivate.
His aggressive potential, it didn't get anything for it.
Masaros.
The big
hook into arrow, nice timing. It might be enough with the healing pulse, and Q actually committed. And this might in fact... Hey, okay.
I mean, the fact that you haven't...
And maybe can look to join up like he's already doing at the moment. Set Zero will eat the arrow. Of course, he's got the ultimate at least in the arsenal at the moment. But he has to be cautious though. Refraction still on cooldown, and he'll be condemned for how far he pushes off. As Motivate, well, that is a big kill to find considering how much space Rosé's been getting. And they're going to look for Trezam as well. They are lacking a little bit of control. Phyllis jumps on forward now. Trezam has got some heroes in the backline. Unfortunately, the arrow doesn't find the connection, but Chidori for the cleanup. So they don't have at least the control at the moment as well on Dreammaker. They've got to be cautious on how long they stick around. They've got no towers for extra TP points on the reinforcements, and it forces Chidori just to end up tanking all the damage. Now Trezam too is stuck out near the cliff spot, and well, Fearless picks. They're actually looking to continue on. Maybe a catch on Q. Chidori along with CZY, but Phyllis has jumped in instantly. Intercepts the Weaver. Is the burst enough? The Orca tick will find it. As Fearless, a big rebuttal. He's looking to hunt on for more, but he's got to be cautious because Rosé, he wants to get a little bit of revenge as well. Nevermind, we'll chuck out the Rabbit just to hold back Motivate, but it doesn't clip on Fearless. So the Queen of Pain out to safety. Now the rest of Radiant recognize that the big ultimate's on cooldown. They're even going to look to buy back on Q. A Solar Guardian locking 2, and Rosé's got no escape. The high ground is only home. And what a buyback as Q gets involved.
Burst him down, that's
okay, he's got
good.
buyback. He can rejoin. I feel like you might have to. This Roche fight could tell the story of the game as Fearless going to jump in. BKB, Sonic Wave drop, but he's going to be cautious. An early use of the BKB. Chidori's going to use his own as well, but Nevermind still looking to rev up the Rav in front of the beautiful opportunity to drop that through the team fight as Jackie.
This is a good time for it.
So far on the front line here, they'll chuck up the Ravage, holding back the Abaddon. Now they can target Jackie, but instantly Q is going to rejoin the fight. The Solar Guardian healing up. Jackie's also got the Satanic and Fearless back into the fray of it all as Jackie's still not dead just yet. Rosé's going to try and bring him down, but the buyback from Zero will kill Jackie alive. 5 down on Dreammaker, and they can't take the fight by the pair. The Guardian cooldown. Who have they caught up top? Nevermind, gonna try and jump on Fearless at the moment. The Ravage still on cooldown. Now we'll turn around the choke point. It's a decent Sonic Wave knocking them back, and you see the evasion coming into play. They're just doing no damage at the moment from Dreammaker as Rosé's the next on the chopping board. CZY not looking to escape as well as Motivate. They can take the battle blow for blow. User, and he can't rejoin. Motivate have to be cautious how long they stick now. Okay, he just got buyback, but still Solar Guardian on cooldown.
You gotta pop that borrowed time immediately.
Yeah, they're trying with Gosh. It's just not enough. You see how they can position instantly with Ravage huge. He can purge it off and then look for another hero to be able to save. Chidori.
Oh, we gotta be careful here, Chidori. He's got BKB.
Out. Let's see if the Scud is enough to make him tanky. He'll force out his own BKB very early on. But there we go. The borrow time force. Jackie is a bit disconnected from the team as well. Or in fact, he's just pushing back Dreammaker. Well. They need to get some sort of damage out. Mastros will assassinate the Tired. Again, no Ravage for the fight. Rosé, the next target to fall. And with... I love that a lot of the, open qualified teams have stuck around for as long as possible, finding some avenue back into the game. They've got Glyph still. And
yeah, you're really holding out hope for this one, and yeah, even CZY's like, you know what? We've been mega creeped. They're hitting our X.
Dude, that's crazy Ravage.
Maybe there's a chance. Oh. Unfortunate, but yeah, really solid performance from Motivate. I mean, Fearless didn't die. Kind of surprising, you know. I thought a game, and again, just adjusting their movements around and their farm priority.
It's lack damage. Top lane, never mind. Might end up going down or set 0. He can sidestep the arrow, and Jackie is the one to pick up first blood. We had a level 1 engagement in the side lane, and quite often. How's bottom at least going here? Mastrals trying to man fight at the moment. Are they going to win the trade here? Chidori just getting out to the safety of the invis, and now they can turn back around. Clean off the Void Spirit Q, looking for some revenge. She'll miss on the Earth Spike, and now he too will.
Money to burn.
But the action continues as Trezam will eat the Remnant. He's putting his own body on the line here to allow Chidori just to start firing away with a barrage of arrows. And now they'll also kill off Q. So another double here for Dreammaker. Action bottom continues. Chidori and Trezam, yeah. See, they're a bit split at the moment. Klink's not being protected as much as they're going to put all their attention on the position 1 instead of the Pango, but it will still cost Q his life, and Mastros as well. Can he get the kill thanks to the Resident Pulse burst? He can. Trezam unfortunately not lucky enough. He will finally get it though, as this position 5 Pango. It's got 4 kills.
Yeah, Trezam.
Jackie, early use of the Rage. Set 0 still need level 5 as well, but great use of the Infest. Still Rolling Thunder looking to fly on forward. He's got a bit of better positioning to play with now, making it up on the higher ground, but it looks like Radiant's still looking to push on. Look at the Burrow Strike back up in a couple seconds, and in fact, Rose can just do the work thanks to all the...
But actually, like, a negative impact because of how much you're buffing up someone on the enemy team.
Set 0 again. This time he doesn't have the Ravage to get off before he dies, but at least it's given him enough time. Is Set 0 even going to die again? Motivate somehow. Survive on a slither of health. Now they can look to chase back Rose as well, but even Chidori wants to join the fray around the mid-fight. Fearless and Jackie have to be cautious. Simultaneously, Q is blocked off the retreat for the Mirana. He doesn't have any more leap charges as Mastros will cut her down.
Gold for me.
To take mid tower, bot tower. You're in a feeling like you're in a pretty good spot. Although
caught out the line. Fearless even committed with his TP. Can maybe escape with the Shadow Blade. Do they have detection? They do, but the rest of Motivate looking to swing on over to the bottom side. Fearless still the target. It's Shazam's even got to roll on forward from the wings. Now Jackie, the next on the agenda. Can they chain lock him down perfectly? Arrow will fly, but Jackie, the nick of time, raids to keep him alive. They can turn to burst through Rose.
How many times have we seen that though? You know, Fearless living up to his name.
Is going to be a threat.
Nevermind's a bit far away from his team. I was wondering maybe they might like try and dangle Rose on the front line.
Oh, they're doing it now. Can he get anything off? They're on the top of the back line for the Earth Spike, making sure there's no opportunity for the BKB. They're looking to overwhelm Chidori at the moment. His own BKB will soon expire. They can bounce back on top of Jackie. The life still incredibly tanky with all the stat items that he's picked up previously. So they still get the kill. No, the armor toggle. Oh, Jackie costs himself his own life, and now the rest of Dreammaker hunting on for more. Fearless, great timing. A BKB turning with the help of the double damager, and now they can also clip onto the Klinks as well. The detection slightly lacking, so now Chidori is the one on the aggressive front as they'll push back Set 0. Fearless, the next target. The stuns are lacking at the moment. The movement speed that Delina has, but maybe Trezam can continue to slow her down. Shield Crash locking the escape. Chidori still needs just that little bit of damage, but once he can find her on the backline, a big team fight victory for Dreammaker. Testing this, you've got Ravage. Mastros hiding the wings as well. They'll reveal it. A jump instantly. Want to try and target down Rose before the BKB. A mechanism heal is not enough as Rose soon to fall. But now Motive, they've got to be cautious of how long they stick around. They've got a lot of burst initially, but after that is used, you have to reset.
With vision for them.
Phil's just picked up a DD. They're going to be cautious by the choke point as well. Chidori to lead. Of course, he has the Aegis to keep in mind. Jackie trying to beat him down, but now that Rose's locked on to his target, they force an early use of the Ravage just to give Jackie an avenue out of the fight. Now they have to buy back here with the Pangli. Unfortunately for Mastros, he has committed all of his Astral Step charges, so there will be no escape for the position 3. But simultaneously on the backline, though, Rose is committed too far. The Laguna Blade, along with the double damage, enough to get the kill on top of the Razor. Now, Jackie feels like he has a free fight here without having to contend thanks to the static link. Now, they're still going to be cautious here. Never mind trying to charge up the Epi. Won't find the connection. Motivate successfully reset back behind their T2 tower, and they're looking to go back on forward. As Nevermind chunked down the life, so will take all his health.
Their vision's pretty decent. Are they going to walk underneath the Sentry Ward? They just will. Fearless and Q. So they're set up here.
Popped. Nevermind, could be in a great position by the Roche Pit. They have to find Rose. They haven't got the information just yet, but now instantly the jump. Nice timing of the BKB. Now he can look to drain away Jack. He's going to force himself to the western side, but meanwhile, Chidori gets ripped apart. Fearless with the DD reigns supreme in the team fight. Now they can look for the cleanup crew. As Nevermind just doesn't have the damage in the tank. The question is the vision. Is it there? And it is. Once it expires in the invis, they can close the distance. Position 1 and 2 down.
Your life led without doubt.
That's at least a full set. Do they just go throne? If not, so this is now a difficult task to mount the defense.
Let's go on the attack range as well on Fearless here. So he's just looking to get up that next tier of farm coming through, or as much of it as possible. And yeah, I mean, you could just stand well behind Jackie now and continue to siege away at the creeps. Like, how are you going to lock down both the Lifestealer and the Lina?
They're going to make an attempt here. Nice U-turn back around Jackie. The chain control is there. Beautiful play. The first life expended. Can they do it a second time, though? That's the question. It's not going to be as easy of a task. The answer's there. They will not. So T3 tower will fall. Chidori, a BKB expended as well. And now back to the objective-based gaming. And holding the buyback at least from Nevermind.
There's no point in him buying back. You need that epicenter to be able to turn around, and it's going to be 5 seconds after he looks to naturally respawn.
Oh, Rose has to pop the BKB, but at least have the Yule's control. Jackie, his rage will come out of the nick of timing, but they're still going to be cautious. They've expanded all of his damage at the moment, but still they can turn. Fearless cuts through Rose. Look at the buyback left in the arsenal, but Setsiro, what a ravage to put them all in the grave. They'll burst through Chidori. They'll look for Trezam next as well. The Pango, so difficult to lock onto thanks to the Aghanim Shard, but it will not matter as Mastros has so much mobility to catch the backline. They're still going to be cautious though. Cycloning Jackie out once again. They're trying to drain his damage completely dry, but they themselves have no damage. Motivate still 5 heroes alive. Now they've completely controlled the enemy's territory and looking to claim it all as they'll take the series 2-0.
And that was a dominant performance there coming out from Motivate. Like, just 31k net worth lead after all of that, like, great laning stage, especially from the side lanes coming through from Dreammaker. I thought Chidori had a fantastic start to the game. Trezam still played, counted 3, maybe 4 times that Rose wasn't able to get the BKB off, and even the time that he did, didn't pop the other healing items that he had to be able to withstand.